All right, we have the privilege over the course of today and tomorrow of kind of tying some big ideas together. This will represent perhaps the culmination of your study of transformations from like childhood through geometry into your study of functions in Algebra 2 and into our understanding of transformations both in vector and matrix land and also complex transformations. So you've got like a lot of things to tie together here. This is a big moment for you. The demand on number one is not high, just to focus on the fact that we can represent these in different ways. So go ahead and write those out. There's not like any calculations to do. We're just on this first page representing them in this point in a number of different ways. By the way, there are no notes per se today. I just got packets that we're going to go through and you guys can kind of like engage in this on your own. A little bit of self-discovery.
No, therefore.
Yeah, don't. There's no calculation needed here. You're just writing them in different forms.
Origin, okay. And then call a matrix literally just is it
Screen, yeah, I think that's it.
literally like how are they like they're different forms. No, of course they're different forms.
Here comes the. Here she comes.
They all represent they all have numbers.
Disappointed in you.
That's perfect. Oh my god, I don't remember how to do this.
Yeah, did you divide it for
Okay, go. Reflect it over to X.
All right. No. You didn't plot the point of it. Oh, it does say it's optional. That's true. Thank you for going above and beyond the call to duty there.
Where's the vector?
Yeah, so, I mean, how would you answer this? I don't know. So 3 minus 5i helps us appreciate, perhaps you might say something about like kind of the algebraic form of this number. We kind of think of, I think, and certainly before this unit, like your prior understanding of that, you would have probably said, that's a number, right? Like that's one number. It's like one algebraic thing, right? So it kind of emphasizes, the complex number emphasizes maybe its algebraic properties. 3 minus negative 5, we have a whole unit full of vector knowledge to like bring to that. Maybe that represents motion or force or something like that. We have this like directed line segment kind of thing going on. I don't have much to say about column matrix. That's kind of similar to vector to the vector. It's just maybe another way of writing it. Though it does make us think about like, you know, I don't know, some of the matrix stuff we also talked about. That's true. And maybe that will come in right behind on this. Let me just give you a word of what we're asking you to do on this page. Really, this is almost entirely done for you, okay? There's only 2 things for you to do here. One is to describe in words what this transformation is. It's represented in a couple different ways here. So pick your favorite. They're all the same. And then we want to write what does this transformation do in words, and also draw the transformation. For each of these transformations today, it'll be important that you draw it correctly, but also label it correctly with A prime, B prime, C prime, and D prime where they belong, okay? So go ahead and do that. Like I said, most of this is self-guided. I'll just keep calling some people up here to do the work for us. Like you.
I just can't read.
I bet it's like calibrated.
That's fine. set of views that you just brought to the board.
Where
Plus 2
ABC
plus 2.
Seems calibrated well.
Wait, doesn't it just say translated well?
You need to do it a little less like vindictiveness in oppression. Yeah.
No, wait, no, for which one?
And write the words out.
Okay, no, you're on this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great, now I'm
I couldn't go ahead of the game.
no, you're literally.
Wait for the words. You just say reflect over.
All right, now are we set on a course of toward the promised land here? Work on number 3. There's nothing built in for you there, right? It only tells you the words. I don't know. Some of this is, I think, new notation for us, perhaps. So this is good.
I mean, no, basically just tell you the same thing. You gotta write the extra. I think. I don't know. Oh wait, no, no. You can literally just look at this and copy it over, but it's the same thing. So you're
It's the same idea. It's not the same transformation. Did you translate A? The last one?
why do you think
We're done. Yes, number 2 is, they're all the same, and you didn't write the words down or the picture.
okay, wait, so
Not the words, yeah. You're just to describe
or
it.
is it just negative 1 sub 2?
Number 3, nothing.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so many of you are working on number 3 and on to number 4 now as well. Good job. All right, so I hope you understand here we've got kind of 3 different things going on, and each of the points can be applied, can be thought of in these different ways, right? We can think of the numbers as being these 4 complex numbers that we're working with, or these 4 vectors, or these 4 column matrices, or the 4 points, and each rule can be applied to each point. So do it carefully and apply the rule carefully to the points. To obtain the picture you get. Graph the picture each time and fill out all 4 of the things that are desired of you. Okay? So if you haven't done number 3,
Mr. Chase, why do you need us to do this? It's just the same legal route.
yeah, do it all.
Wait, so that's you're ahead of me now.
0, 0. Your rule, you get 1, 2.
Yeah, Tyler. Hey,
No? Why would they ask the show me now? You know, I don't care. I'm showing more work and no, be quiet. I don't want to hear this program. Okay, wait, so when your eyes dilate, they explode. So everything gets to be freaking multiplied by 2. I think. You know, I'm just worried that like the freaking
Here's right here, yeah. And then you need the eraser. Yeah, hit that. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. No. And then you technically go back down there for the pen. We'll see if it works.
So I get some ice cream by the
Hit that. There you go.
put it outside. Or should I just I can wow, that's all
As you move through this, check with people at your table as well. See that they're getting similar answers to you on number 4 and 5. 6 especially is interesting.
great. Keep it up, guys. Why am I doing that? Okay. That's like torture. You're on my pizza.
It's important that you draft this too.
Somehow applied it to font or atomic.
And that you label your coordinates, right? Because otherwise this looks like the result of number 2, doesn't it? This looks like the same as number 2. So, but here, if you actually label it, then you'll see that it's not the same, right? Okay. You get another like 5 seconds to look at number 3. Based on this beautiful work. Is that what you got? I'm going to invite Claire up to do number 4 though now. Don't look up here if it's a spoiler though. You know, you do your work first. Claire,
Okay.
when you're ready.
That would just be excellent. I screwed around with it. It worked out.
Does it work? Yeah, let's see if it works. Counterclockwise. Makes sense? Makes sense?
Clocks go that way.
Clocks go that way.
I don't know. Why negative?
No.
No one will know.
Wait, no. Negative
Sure.
y. But yeah, yeah.
Yeah, look at them. They don't even, they're not even aware.
They're not.
Alright, you only have another 20 seconds to feast your eyes on number 4.
Yeah, no, yes, no, it's negative y.
Alright, it's going away.
Okay. Wait, that's not it.
You don't really want to help people your risk or have a conversation with them. That's fine. You go get the same meal. Nice challenge.
Okay. I totally did it, screwed that up. Why? Not okay, whatever. Wait, no, this is the wrong one. Wait,
7. I mean, yeah.
my leg is falling asleep.
It's so big. It's pretty big. Angela, you're gonna finish it in class, well, right? Still have a lot of time. Time will come in a second, Franklin.
Did I do it right?
I don't know. Yes. Do you guys like Franklin's answer? It's going away in about 10 seconds, so. How do you like it? Yes? For number 5? Looks good. Please welcome Leo to the stage. Come on up, Leo.
Negative y.
They're all done. Everybody's done.
No.
That was the left. Square. not look at Leo's work, whatever you do, okay? Unless you're already done with number 6, because I want you to think through it yourself. I don't want to have anyone rob you of that experience, okay? So don't. You already did it, okay? Good. Don't look at. Tying together some things you know. Excellent. Yeah, the second meeting I assumed everyone was done with the first meeting. Whatever you want to finish. Yeah, 3 plus 4. You already did this. You could maybe make a guess as to what exactly is dilated by, exactly is rotated by. Yeah, whatever. All right, the answer to number 6 is up there again. Don't look up there if you haven't done it yet, but once you are done with 1 through 6 on that packet, we're done with that resource. And you're moving on to the one that's titled Exploratory Challenge, which I think will provide for you some interesting, maybe perhaps even mind-blowing experiences. And again, I think it's self-guided enough that I can just let you go on it.
How do we describe the geometric effect?
So did you do the task yet? What would you describe that as?
A weird rotation.
Yeah, I would describe it maybe as a rotation.
Oh, just saying rotation.
Okay, and maybe you can ask yourself, could you press it? I mean, that might be sufficient for now, but I do want to move in the direction that you have precise stuff. You actually want to I think this is fine if you're informal right now. As you move forward, we want to get a little more formal. It looks like it maybe, but I don't know. You can actually figure it out. I don't know. Can you do something besides this? You're right, actually. I mean, in the end, if you can get a precise answer, then you'll have a way of evaluating because you've already made guesses completely well. I think the answer is
Why?
we're not. Good luck.
Is it by pi over 3?
I refuse to tell you. I think you should figure it out.
I don't want to.
I mean, I guess the question is, like, what is this angle, right? Isn't it? You can figure it out.
That's cool.
Alright, I think everyone's done with number 6, right? I'll be looking for someone to help us out with number 7 as well.
There's 7?
I mean, whatever.
Oh, the next one.
Number 1.
Okay.
I wrote a little applet for us. It's so exciting. I know, you're excited.
Oh, it's in the polar form.
Did you convert it to polar form?
Yeah, so that's the...
Interesting. Interesting.
Can you stop laughing?
I made us an applet. Are you excited? I built this just for you, okay? So I plugged this in here. I've got, I mean, if you let A be, what is it? What do we want? Then we have just the normal image here, right? But what do we have? A is 3, and B is 4. Anyway, so we get that there. Maybe I'll drop this in Google Classroom. You can play with it. But whatever, is that the picture you got on the first one? Are you getting that picture? And just let's jump down to C. What does it look like? Or number 3, excuse me. What does it look like? How would you describe it geometrically? What just happened? It got bigger. You could be more technical. What word do we usually use? Yeah, dilation by some factor. Yeah, what else? It also seems like a rotation. Yeah, so a rotation of some amount and a dilation by some amount. Maybe we can be more precise about that though than just say. Anyway.
So it's a dilation.
Keep in mind that the only thing you've done here is take each of the 4 points and multiply by a complex number 3 plus 4i. Right? That's all you did. There's nothing like, right? And yet this seems to have like geometric implications. Multiplying by 3 plus 4i. Okay, I guess that's just.
And what's the point of C? 53.13.
Huh?
And on a dilation. I can't read from the word.
Mr. Chase, was that our last packet?
Yeah, that's your home. This packet is your homework. If you don't finish it. What did you say, Matthew? Here?
Yeah.
I think it's -1 plus 7i.
Oh, it's great. But I think I'll need to convert a polar to be able to find okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I just have to run it back.
Like tower.
But look, ax minus by dx plus y.
I like how you finish up.
I'm better at thinking in abstract things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hurry. Hurry.
Good afternoon, Richard Montgomery.
No.
Please pardon this interruption. I'm sure that you have heard or read about the events at Rockville High School from last Thursday. Over the weekend, I was in communication with Ms. Benson, principal of Rockville, as well as Associate Superintendent of Secondary Schools, Dr. Williams. These allegations are horrific. I know our thoughts are with the student who reported the incident, her family, as well as the Rockville High School community. As your principal, my thoughts have been focused on our own security measures and ability to prevent such incidents here. While we have a thorough, proactive plan in place, be sure administration, Mr. Yancey, and Officer Halverson are conducting a comprehensive security review assessment to ascertain potential blind spots or holes in our coverage and adjust our plan as needed. Specific emphasis is being placed on vestibules, small hallways, stairwells, and bathrooms. As such, we are going to be asking you not to congregate in these areas. Students, I know many of you have been impacted by the events of last week, or may just feel the need to speak to someone about. Our counselors are prepared to speak with you at any time if necessary. We are here to support you. Additionally, please report any type of sexual harassment, intimidation, or assault that you are aware of. We must take these things very seriously so everybody is safe
No, I'm not. Not really, no. All right, homework tonight is to finish the packet,